everyone loves a good glow up video. I know that I love watching those, and I decided to make a really big glow up video. I hope so, because I have 1 month to glow up. I am currently in Europe, in Serbia, and I will be traveling around Europe, but here I have all the treatments and everything I love to do. I live in China, maybe you know that from my channel already, and since I am here I decided to make a glow up video because of course when I come back home I want to do all the treatments. Some of them I probably am influenced by internet, so let's discuss that. Let's see what things we need, what we don't need. I'm gonna tell you what is worth it, what I was just influenced without any reasons. We will see the results as well, so let's see how it all goes. So this is not a regular video where you just put a mask on and read a book and journal and that's it. That's your like weekly glow up. I have nothing against those videos. I love watching them. I believe in those like weekly restart videos where you feel your little glow up and it's amazing, sets you up for the week. But this is gonna be a little bit different because it's a month big glow up. So let's see how this is gonna go. And just a little trigger warning, this is gonna be a very superficial video. I don't believe that a glow up is only physical and you should just think how you look and that's the only thing that matters. But does it matter? It does matter. Like, we cannot lie ourselves. I really do want to have a nice glow up and feel good and look good, but that's not the only thing I believe in. I know that a mental glow up can be even more important, but just to see if somebody is triggered by that and you don't appreciate these kind of videos, just don't watch this one. It's gonna be very superficial, so yes, just so you know. Let's get started. The first thing that I decided to do for this amazing glow up that I'm planning to have is I'm doing laser, my full legs and bikini, because I think this is something that I've been seeing for so long and everybody is so happy about it, and it is one annoying thing when you're a girl. I've started in China last month, so I'm hoping by summer we're not gonna have the problem with hair anymore. So that's one step to the glow up, always having amazing legs and looking ready to go to the beach. So let's get started. Laser done. Didn't do any videos because everybody knows how it works, right? Another thing fully influenced by internet is a treatment that is called AWT, and I haven't seen it much, but in Serbia it's becoming very popular. So that's a treatment that's gonna help you lose a little bit of weight, if that's proper way to say it, and also reduce cellulite, so you can treat different regions. I'm gonna treat my leg and I will do around 6 to 9 treatments and I will let you know.
So first she took my measurements, we checked with the machine how deep is my cellulite, how much I have it in general, and then we started the treatments. We decided to go for 8 different sessions with 2 different machines.
The light is not amazing here, but the next step is doing the facial. I don't do them very often, again, because I live in China, but I'm gonna do one today and I'm gonna tell you all the details. I love this brand and this is why I'm coming here. Literally, they have amazing things that help me with all the clogged pores. Like if I have a lot of black heads, this is it. But I'm gonna tell you more details. The facial is done, and now my favorite part that I'm so excited about. Check my hair. We're gonna change, oh my god, the lighting is terrible. We are gonna change my hair. I'm so excited to do that. So it's been a week since that video where I'm not sure if you could see with my face, but I wasn't happy and I stopped recording because it's so sad how much physical appearance can actually be a part of how we feel about ourselves. I didn't want to go that blonde.
I just have to pause and say here that it wasn't her fault. She told me that I will have to go this blonde because I dyed my hair brown before that, had a lot of red pigments. If I had a little bit of blonde, it would mix with red, it would look terrible. I accepted that. And she knew I would have the yellow undertones. She knew that I will probably have to fix it and I will have to come one more time, which we did. All amazing. So not her fault, my fault for dyeing my own hair without any knowledge.
But also I hate yellow pigments on my hair, like next to my face. We managed to fix it. I didn't film it. Now I'm cold blonde and I love it, but I didn't film it because I wasn't happy with the results, and then I was just scared how it's all gonna turn out. But that's all done. Now we have another top. One thing that I wanted to give you a review on, the massage thing that I'm doing, the AWT, and something called Tacker, how they call it. So I'm not sure is that like how that is pronounced in English. I haven't looked on my body what are the results at all, so I'm questioning if I was just influenced by social media that is something that I should do, because I'm not sure I really care. Like, yes, of course I want to have smaller thighs. That's something that I always struggled with, but now I'm seeing that it's not actually something that I'm really bothered. I don't know, maybe I am, maybe it's just winter here so I don't care. I will give you the full review once I did all the 8 sessions, if that did anything. I'm gonna make a break here just to tell you how I feel about the things that I'm doing. So when it comes to my hair, I actually kind of always had blonde hair, so I am very happy with the results, and that was something that I wanted. Actually, going back to my kind of natural hair was influenced by internet, so this is what I actually like on myself, so that's good. When it comes to these treatments, I'm not sure if that is something that was just influenced and I thought like I really needed. If yes, then it's really stupid. And another thing that I'm right now off to do, I came to the capital of Serbia, Belgrade, just to do this one thing and go back home, and that's Botox. So I was always thinking that there are some things that we shouldn't really change with our appearance. Like, for example, I was always told that I have a really big nose. And when I started living in Asia, everybody was telling me how beautiful I am because I have a very high nose. And I just realized how just like different beauty standards can tell us if we're beautiful or not. And I like this, I don't know if you heard of this term, like borderline ugly. And that's when people are kind of beautiful but don't fit the perfect standards of, like, I don't know, Instagram influencers and how they look. And I never wanted to fit those standards, so I'm thinking, I hope I'm not gonna regret this one, but back when I decided to do it when I was in China, I really started to feel like I have really huge, well, I don't know if you could see that on camera, but that I have like really huge wrinkles on my forehead, and that I really need to stop that because aging is terrible. It's not. And I'm wondering if this was a stupid decision or not, but I also still want to do it. And I think like if I do it once and if I think I shouldn't do it anymore, it's not gonna do like a huge thing for my appearance. So I'm not sure, like I'm not sure if I'm just influenced or if I really wanted to do that now when I'm on a holiday, a little bit relaxed from work and everything. I do feel way better about myself. I just guess I needed a break or something. But let's see. I really hope I'm not gonna regret this one. I'm still kind of excited to do it, so yeah, let's go. So that would be it when it comes to what I filmed from the Botox. Why? You could probably see how stressed I was, and I was like, why am I even doing this? But I also really want to do it. Just to wrap up everything, what happened there that I didn't film was that I did a little bit of Botox here and even a little bit lower. It was really an amazing experience. I feel terrible saying this because I thought it will be more like, no, we should all age gracefully and not think about things like that. But I mentioned to her what are my problems, and I told her that yes, with like where I live there is a lot of sun and I see I have deeper wrinkles on the top, but also I feel that with aging my face is falling a little bit down. I don't mind my wrinkles around the eyes, but she still put a little bit of Botox here and it just like snatched my face back kind of. I am really happy with the results. I love it, and probably that is something that I would do. I also mentioned to her that I think, looking at my mom, we do have like really deep wrinkles here in family, but she said that I don't need to do it now. Yes, she can see that this is something that I might need to do in the future, But actually, I'm really grateful that she wasn't like, yeah, of course, do everything. She was really nice, and I'm really grateful for the experience that I had with her. And I'm happy with the results. Like, I don't know if that is something that you could notice. What happened is that I got the virus last few days when I was back home, and I couldn't go for like a touch-up, how they called it. So that's something you get for free. Just they see how your face reacted after 2 weeks, and then they would do a touch-up. So my eyebrows are still going pretty high, but I don't really mind it. I think it's even giving a little bit more natural look. So that's what she wanted to fix. Besides that, like, yeah, you can see I cannot really move that much, but I still have some movement. So I love it. I love it. And I do feel like my face is a little bit higher. So I have to say that's what I really loved. When it comes to my hair, I think I explained everything. I'm not gonna talk way more about it. If you want to do a change, just make sure that it's a change that you actually really want. I'm not sure how much I was influenced with all these girls going back to their natural colors. Maybe I would even like it more if it's not me who did it and I had like all this red pigment. So I actually am very happy to be back in the color that I usually have for the last 10 years. So a bit more blonde, but I actually really love it. It's the change that I maybe needed more than going back. So just think about, do you want it, or is it something that you're influenced by? Because I know that I want to have a short bob cut hair, but it's just the influence of the internet because girls look amazing with it. But I'm not sure it would be that amazing on me. You know what I mean? So just figure it out. When it comes to the facials, I love them. The place that I showed you, I always go when I'm back home, and that's the one place where I usually go just to clean my face. Living in a very humid environment, I get a lot of little blackheads. Don't have like really a lot of problems with my skin besides that. Like I'm not acne prone, but it's really nice maybe going less, paying a little bit more for somebody who is really good. They know what they're doing. And what I love, they always recommend me the products that I should use next after that, which I really do. First of all, yes, they're a bit more expensive, but I spend way more money when I do my own research. I love watching all the skinfluencers on YouTube, and that makes me spend a lot of money on skincare. So now when I have a professional telling me what I should use, I just stick to that, and in the end I spend less money. So that's also a good thing to do. Maybe go like once every 6 months, not more than that, but just somebody can have a look in your face and you do just the treatment that you need. You don't have to really do it like every month, and you don't need to be obsessed and spend too much money with it. But again, that depends on your skin type, and you should probably talk to somebody who is professional when it comes to that. And the last thing I wanted to mention was the treatments. I already told you I really didn't care much about the results. What I have to say, I don't care if I have cellulite. It's kind of back, so I don't really see it. So I'm like, doesn't exist. I don't want to know about it. But when it comes to my thighs, they actually did go a little bit smaller, like 2 centimeters. We did the measurements, 2 to 3 centimeters depending on the region, and I love that. I love when I wear jeans or something and it's not like always really stuck on my thighs. But why I really don't know if I would do this again is that it's not cheap. It's kind of expensive, and for that you would have to like do it again and again, right? So it's not something that you do once and it's never gonna come back. This is where my body stores fat. Like I can have abs and I can have huge thighs. That's how my body is. So for me, in order to keep this, I would either have to do some crazy like cuts all the time and be super careful with the food, because that's where my body first stores fat, or I would have to do these treatments all the time, and money-wise, I think it's a bit crazy. If I had a lot of money and I couldn't care less, yeah, why not? It's a great treatment and it did work. It actually did work. I lost, as I said, like 2 to 3 centimeters in my thighs. So that's a great thing, but for me it's just not something that would fit my lifestyle and that is doable for me all the time. So take it as you want, see what is something that was interesting for you and what you would do. Make sure when you watch videos like this that you're sure that it's actually what you want and it's not something that you've just seen online. It worked for somebody, like, oh my god, she went blonde, I will go blonde. No, think about what you feel, what you think is going to be best for you. Maybe like going for facials is not something that you need at all, so why would you do it, right? So don't spend your money on things you don't need to. And I hope you all feel beautiful and amazing. Have a nice day and see you soon.